eshonga ezigenzire okwasa kuhweraho omuntu wahansi okubasa kweyamba akatunguka abantu abunija nabo niza kuhinduramo aha rurimi kwenda ngo
kandi konka obwiro bwinyi nitsa kubandi Kampala obwiro bwinyi nabo nimba ndi mu cyaro nyondi Entrepreneurial ndi founder wa Focus Youth Forum kandi na director kikaragando sako kandi n'ikindi ndina farmer
riyo muhinji
ndi buri kimwe cyona because nyoni believing mu creating aho imirimo to self sustenance so nashimirwa mnonga kubandyaha
we bari mnonga
ni reka tuganire.
I have other people that are founders of Yimuka. Daniel, introduce yourself to the viewers of SkyTV.
Will do.
Nene tuganira ahashonga ezikwatirine na nokuwakubasa kweyimusya okehamya ombintu bya sente ombintu byentunguka. So if I may ask Daniel, what is Yimuka?
Yimuka is a company that has one purpose, and the purpose is to create as much income as possible in Uganda, for people in Uganda. Our activities entirely focus on Uganda. So we have not the classical target of maximizing the company profit, but the definition of success is income, additional income in Uganda.
In Uganda. Which districts are you operating in?
Our primary activities are in the Kampala region and in Mbarara, but we also have activities in Jinja, in Lira, in Arua, so we are quite spread.
You are all over.
Yeah.
Uganda.
That's nice. Kaikara.
Yeah.
Nimukora mirimo ki muri nkayibona emyanya y'imwashiremo y'imwashizemo obuhereza.
Webara dera emirimo itukora nko kutekwa kukanane ya Yimuka yone focusing aha minyeto kwenda ngo tubiho omubura bw'emirimo eche kitongore tukashitandikaho actually sorry direct general Eric Mwine nowe yaba patron wacho konka kandi twagumuza mu emirimo turukushumuza mu tushomesa tukantushomesa then tukabanza no kushomesa kugira ngo twayiza kushomesa hatutandika implementation tukatandika 2016 umwaka gwa 2016 guriyo go kushomesa so kuruga 2016 abashomere they started implementing kwenda au kwa twenda creating role models kugira ngo why Jaha TV kugamba niwe obe mweno ekiba umuzungu cyakwota walking the talk nto obe no obe cyo kureberaho abo kuba obubura bw'emirimo mbumanya nubo bwijwira mu Uganda no ko boriyo mu zindi district konko inogo mujinya nanga watandikireho no approaching a focus youth forum then tutandika janejo mweno abo kuba at the end of the day twenda turere ni onogiro ti yes nkabandi yaha konkati nanye ndiya nimbasa kwegurira iki numanya embera y'eminyeto yebirebi no kugira ki mwenu ka president ya kukira kucheta no kweberera mukande kindi no ku mbaturanka bashabirizi ko muntu wa muterere mirundi esimu mirundi ebiri ati nande sente so konka ko kuboyina ko kwekora ni wakakache no kesya
webale Klaus, why are you focusing on the youth?
Because the youth is basically our future, and from my point of view, looking from Germany to Uganda, there are so many young people here in Uganda, and we also feel that the young people are the future, because if we give them opportunities, then they can also change their lives, and they can also change the country, and that's why we are focusing on the youth.
So you only work with the youth. Someone who is not youth, you do not deal with them.
We do not only work with the youth, we also work basically with all generations, but we still feel that working with the youth, it has the biggest leverage, because they have their life in front of them, and if we can give them a good basis for developing themselves, then it has the impact of the whole of their life. So we feel the leverage is big when we are concentrating on the youth, but we are covering all ages.
All ages.
All ages.
Okay, that's nice. Daniel, what is the criteria of joining Yimuka?
Well, maybe I have to go one step back and summarize our activities. Yeah, with two main activities. One is exporting good products and services from Uganda to Germany and to Europe.
Okay.
Yeah, and the products we picked are honey and shea butter. And we are opening up a market for both products in Germany. Yeah, we are establishing the Yimuka brand in Germany, yeah, for the products honey and shea butter. Yeah, that is one activity. We also open up a market for the Ugandan IT companies in Germany. So German customers can take programmers from Uganda remotely in IT projects they have. Yeah, that's one part of the activity. Yeah, and the other part is working with local organizations like Focus Youth Forum, who, by the way, was our first partner. Yeah, and a very, very important partner. Yeah, and join their program, the program they already have. Yeah, the training program, the encouragement program. Yeah, that Bernard summarized. Yeah. So when you ask how can one join, I would say contact our partners like Bernard from Focus Youth Forum, and they will navigate you through their programs, and then you can become part of it.
Okay, yeah? So you do not have applications. Someone doesn't have to look for anything, but they have to go through the partners.
Exactly, because their programs are good. Yeah, and we are not building anything separate in Uganda. We are joining their partnership so their program can become even better. We are not creating something else, something different. Yeah, we are an element of the partners program, a supportive element.
So Klaus, how long does someone have, like, you have to first get training for a period of how long, like a period of a month, a period of 1 year to start benefiting from Yimuka?
It works like that it depends to the partners program, like at Focus Youth Forum. So and that differs from program to program. So when our partners like Focus Youth Forum say, okay, now's the time to get part of Yimuka, then our standards, we're looking at business opportunities, and our standard time is 12 months.
That's 1 year.
It's 1 year where we are partnering up and are monitoring how the business is developing, and then after that year we evaluate and are talking with our partners and also with the entrepreneurs, and then we are checking how to continue. And our aim is that you start small and then you scale up and increasing your impact.
All right. So iwo oriona tureba turi aha SkyTV kandi tuganira n'aba Yimuka abo rero bagenani batugambira emirimo y'ibakora nicyo kintu kibariyo nibakoraho okuyamba eminyeto konka bajantu bakora na minyeto yonka bajantu bakora na n'imyaka yona all generations nibabasakora niwe for as long as you have something that you are doing, something that ekintu mwene cyo riyo nokora ekikwasa kuretaho entasia, ekintu cyo riyo nokora ekikwasa kuretera wabasa kugira akantu ko wayebikira. Bernard Nyenjengu otugambire aha sente ezimu kuhereza nimuhereza sente zinga omuntu nimuhereza kurugirira cyane nimuhereza kurugire cya kubasa nimuhereza kurugirira aha dikininga numuha sente zinga
we barayadera ekikwatina ne sente twine specific amount ntu konkantu kurugirira capacity na n'ekindi how you are serious in doing business kukuba entrepreneur omuntu oriyo na trading let's say omuchapati takwinga no trading na eweduka so kane ekindi na arho considering nka character ule omuntu omwasesinga omanyangu this person is really into serious business. Ekindi tukaba kutwatana cheji program taanza kujezesa ekitweta pilot tanza twa pilotinga with a same amount of money kanza twa pilotinga ne mitwaro nshavu twajezesa aha ba entrepreneurs 10 omwaka gwa hati twareba how will they respond tukugira ngo omuntu nasa kuremwa kushashura emitwaro 5 konka tuka ine kito inturonda tukanturonda discipline ine discipline ito inturonda kugira ngo can you consistently like move from one step to the last step abo kuba noshanga ko umuntu nagira ubu no busente buke nyoka mushashura umuntu gumwe ubutine cy'ubukunyamba konka tukanturonda character kugira ngo is it possible kugira ngo aba entrepreneurs tubasa kutandika jane nabo tuhendere na jane nayo so hatu wija wajiro oti we ndiyo ni encourage business kandi kurugero kundiyo ningikora ninyetenga se miliyoni nk'ikumi nanga miliyoni 5 nanga miliyoni 1 atkandi nka Daniel kuyakugambira warabo program za focus is forum na twa training twareba financial skills twareba business ethics twarangu where you are the right person to no problem to gendo misho mtu aguriwinga abo kuba itwe cause no kurangu you as an entrepreneur your life has changed your income has been added and ultimate goal ntubantu enda turebe jobs created kuwa toto kwatanka sente let's say million kimutikazuka how many jobs have you created because not everyone can be an entrepreneur but everyone can work for someone you get it's not because we shall find everyone being enterprising konka hinorije kuba nako rondisho hasn't you ko in a business kokore so ndijo it is a success aho kubari yanatachiri ya muhanda kunyenjaga natachiri ya muhanda kutera katehimbwa natachiri nawe na ari busy then twaza kugira ngo tucreate ingire mu mwenga iwe nyine uriyo no in a business no wa creating umurimo na nabari abandi uriyo no bakora na baba creating umurimo na nabo wagura hebintu nawo no waba hemurimo na no wa boda watu ari bintu no wa muhumurimo so the impact spreads.
Thank you. Klaus, for how long have you been doing this, and according to you, what's the progress? Are you happy? Do you see it progressing or?
Yes, we have been starting in October 21, so basically, yeah, a little bit less than 1.5 years ago.
Okay.
And we are definitely seeing progress. I mean, we are seeing already that with Focus Youth Forum, that entrepreneurs who have started with us, they could triple, quadruple their income. They were able to start new shops, also employ new persons, and that we are really, really happy with. And so we are seeing impact there. As Daniel said, is that we want to generate local income. That means that our business aim is within 3 years, we want to generate 1,000 additional jobs in Uganda. That's our business aim. At the same time, we are also appreciating programs and initiatives who are also having an environmental impact. So at the same time, we want to save 10,000 trees from cutting. That's another subject. The most encouraging thing for me is to see the people, to see the hope and the attitude and the ambition where people are driving their businesses. And that is for me the most encouraging thing, and with that I'm really satisfied.
You're happy, you're seeing progress? I'm
seeing progress, and I see a lot of people here in Uganda with attitude, with hope, and also with energy of changing things, and that is the progress we see.
Okay. Now, ekintu wachikoro kareba kirimo chikugenda omumisho ekibaniriza amani agokoyonjera. Like when you do something and you see it progressing, it gives you much courage.
Yes.
And actually much hope of maybe helping more other people.
Yeah.
Daniel, how do you monitor these people? The people that you give money, the people that you help develop themselves, how do you monitor them? Okay. Do you leave them to say, let's say you be like, now that we have given you money, it is your business, work on it to make it to grow. How do you monitor them?
I think there are two elements of monitoring. The primary element is that they are continue to be monitored by the partner. Because they are part of the partner network or partner team. Yeah, we work with entrepreneurs through partners. Yeah, for the simple reason we are not Ugandans. For us, it's hard to read the culture, the people. Yeah, we trust the recommendation of the partners we work with, like Bernard's recommendation for Focus Youth Forum.
So for as long as Bernard says yes, it is a yes.
Well, it's the biggest component of our decision, his recommendation, and the monitoring also primarily happens through the partners. What we are adding as Germans, we are adding a reporting system, yeah, that focuses on the bookkeeping element of an entrepreneurship. Yeah, so we sometimes see that entrepreneurs have all the skills. They have the sales skills. They know how to produce good products. They have the network. Yeah, they have all the pieces. But when they assess their skills themselves, they say, "Well, but bookkeeping, I'm not so strong yet. I want to grow." And we provide a reporting framework where they can use USSD or a web page they can access through their mobile, and they can put in their numbers on a weekly basis. So their sales, their expense, so they see a track record of how they are doing and how the business is developing. And this application we provide, and therefore we know how close we get to the 1,000 jobs or the $1 million in income, which is our target.
In this program, you do not limit people on what they are supposed to do. Everyone has to do what they can.
Yes, good point, exactly. We are not telling people, okay, please start this business. It's the other way.
Okay.
They come to Bernard and say, okay, here I feel I'm strong. They run through Bernard's program. Yeah, they become even stronger, and then we support their growth in the business they're already in. Yeah, we don't force them into a business they might not know.
Okay. So, Bernard, what is the difference between you and the circles? Because the circles also give us money, and we use the money, then we pay back. So, where is the difference? Why should someone come to Yimuka and not going to the circle?
Webaradera n'ekibuuzo kirungi ekyo. Leka nkweche kurebera nk'oku nagamba nagira nti twine amwe director of Kikaragando Sacco. And of course Yimuka had already supported Kikaragando Sacco. So hariho nka age group ey'abantu hurra okagira ngu oguti youth. Koko rero circles enyingi ziri composed of some advanced age. They are not the youth. Youth tubakweterana munongo mu circles. So atu noshanga harumu omusako harumu abantu abatari ba entrepreneurs konka na hinga na tunde kitoche entrepreneur taine business konka na ndaigura account ayuguze mwaka sente awe nazo musako hati iyo adera yatandikaho boutique kandi ari independent na izo mu Focus Youth Forum. Wagira difference ejo difference emwe ahare vejo cha kandi terms za sako ziri different. Leta omweme leta garanta singa ikibanja manyachi no manya hati to kuntu bizeta tibiri akuba nyona iza kugira nti through Focus Youth Forum nti Adera is the right person. Ni bie bitari bindi manya leta biri no chetegereza.
Yes.
Chanchi masangu, I have looked at your character, I've looked at your skills, I've looked at the way you are open kugira ngu collaborate turukuza kwiruka bwashesha. So hatukunda kushabye kibanja otakaguze na kibanja ati yunuza kutaye cyasho. So hati ebyo mbye biremise young entrepreneurs tubakaza mu bank leta dan taito tibabini. So should we ignore them and we don't support them? We should create programs that they can benefit, they can be fitted in. So understanding them or understanding who are they can always give you a way out to give them the right solution, like that we are giving them.
Now, Klaus, do you have a fixed amount of money that you give to these people? like when you're supporting them? Because me, now that I have the freedom of choosing any business that I want, that means my business could be requiring me to have a certain amount of capital to start it. Do you limit? And you say, for us, we only give 5 million, we give 1 million, we give 100,000. What's your limit?
Yeah. As I said, our idea is that, or our experience is, when we start a relationship, as in every relationship, you start building up trust. So we prefer to start with a smaller scale, and then by getting more experience and more knowledge and getting to know each other, trust is building up, and then we can increase also the financial investment. So our normal range where we start is at 1 million Ugandan shilling. That's our standard. In some cases, we already start at a higher stage, but that requires certain prerequisites. We are discussing with the partner and with the entrepreneur, but normally we start at 1 million Ugandan shilling, and then when everything goes well, then we are increasing.
Okay. So you keep increasing the money,
Yes.
According to what someone is doing.
Yeah, exactly. We, as Daniel said, we are monitoring how the business is developing, and when we see there's a good business case and the entrepreneur is building up his or her skills, then we are also increasing our investment.
Okay. Abona ba yimuka Uganda narishi youth forum focus youth forum and yimuka, so nibakwatagana ni their partners nibakora hamwe emirimo etari emwe n'emwe kugira ngo ebase kwiretera emnyeto yatunguka narishi okoko ine business idea yawe ni unosa kujibaretera urabire omuri Bernard omuhikirire kugira ngo abase kuyambaho kora beno enda kuri senjoki kora beno enda kuhinga obutunda kora beno enda kurisa echo kwenda gukora cyona no basa kubashikirira kugira ngo ekinde cyo ratandikeho cyereze neibo murimo cyerezeho ndijo murimo nano ndijo abase kugira ekiyagobamo indashika ziriyo nizigenda turiyo mudakika 10 ezikore tukataha umushahe yakana kandi aho no tukwanutendera program konka before we come to a close of this show. What are the challenges that you have faced in the 1.5 years that you have been doing this? And this question goes to all of you. The challenges that you have faced. Of course, I know when you're doing something, you never fail to find challenges. Yeah. So what are those challenges that you have faced so far?
Yeah, for me, I can say we are still learners. And when we started, of course, it's a completely new culture, new environment. So we need to learn a lot, and some things we didn't quite understand in the beginning. For instance, working together with partners, we started with a bigger amount with partners. Now we see some are more professional than others. So that's one learning. And then there are also other learnings.
Okay. Daniel?
Yeah. I would say understanding the culture is a challenge. The German culture is very different to the Ugandan culture. And I still remember when we came to Uganda for the first time, I was so amazed how friendly you Ugandans are. We went to ghettos in Kampala, and visited Christian house churches.
Actually, today we are visiting the ones in Bara.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Yeah. They are as friendly. So, but we were simply amazed by the culture, the openness, the friendliness, the positive way to look at the future and see opportunities. At the same time, there are elements of the culture that are harder to understand. Yeah, like when we meet at a certain time, or when we say, okay, that is the agreement. Yeah, it does not always happen, and we have to learn and live with that. Right?
Yes.
And we Germans have other strange things in our culture. Yeah? We like to be very accurate and measure things. Yeah? And people have challenges working with Germans as well. Yeah? We have to learn that our partners sometimes say, okay, are you serious, Yimuka?
Now you see, now you know.
There are challenges both ways. But There are good results, and we are very sure we will overcome these challenges. And there is a huge plus if you see the progress and you deduct the challenges. There is still huge value that we could create in the first 4.5 years.
Bernard.
Yeah, webale, of course, challenges nka Daniel na Kraus okuba agamba nizo konka nyewe on side of Uganda. One especially aba youth base bachi no kwesasra aze omukwesasra omwe bintu bakotwara serious atu oshanga ngu omuntu ijo program kandi wa mushobora je nko kucine kutwaza konka hikarwa gatora yatwaza man mache hazoshanga ekindi twine ho challenge ya communication, especially the entrepreneurs. We need to kuongera ha communication zitu. Hazenze katinga cross no shanga umuntu atakutwara communications. Hati imagine enko kuya kugambira ngo bakabara bakatandukana partners bingi konka bagirachi n'ibintu bice munonga ka communication hato umuntu arjamani wota if you don't communicate with someone how can a person abukuba challenges on business nzugumanzije no planning kugira ngo this month bitambure biti ebintu bija konka the only way omuntu yakwasa kuchimanya no communication echa kandi ni tutuka analysis yin kozere achirumu challenge yo differentiating passion and business because business which are built on passion have proved to last longer, and businesses which are built on what we call oguru munywano wanje aza kozere business yakora magoba nanye kanjirenta company yina akora ejo tuzukutera kurastinga aho kuba ko kufuna mu challenge you abandon the business ozombindi haze ejo nayo is the biggest challenge. So nzo challenges ezindi na n'ekindi challenges za trust omusente zikiriya hansi because katugirengu what of course as an entrepreneur abakwa sente we don't expect things to go well like we have planned. Even if things don't go well, keep showing up it's the world has not ended no chetegereza kubana na government yo kurebeje inama banje
nayo nebanje
can't at Uganda tubari gisanguraho ngo kugira ngo bagira bata where will it disappear so na ni unko muntu nogira amabanje but it shouldn't disappear. So mwenu ni byozo challenges ezo ekindi finally challenges ezindi nti noranka abapata nazo kubija aho kuba nkabani nganiraho nabo bangira ngo ahabwachi na focus is forum ya chuzingirebo na bagira nti Uganda has potential in resources konka challenge erho nti sometimes when we go to our setup tikugira ngo ndiyo ni ngamba kubaha government konka umwe aba leaders bitu nanga our circles or development agencies za government tubakwakira ideas za youth or they don't take ideas from the youth seriously because Daniel atakizire I would have been already supported by my no chetegereza by the ministry because we have presented this proposal several times konka you don't get the right answer. So atingira nti mwono muntu wahero wiyahika kuja kutrusting idea yanje ati you omunya Uganda or in a capacity why don't you try or give it a try you say okajot they come by chance our focus is forum because they are trained, they are committed. Let them monitor this. Let them give us this amount. You go and get those youth, give them and monitor, bring the report. Then okaremwa, now we abandoned you. So ati nababa nchenda omuntu yaza kukwata mukono ni nabo bashange mu mwaka wasiriho konka muri kwenda bagire bata nabo mbaba mu encouraged. So izo no few challenges kandi zitumanya ngo tubasa kujya tubasa kutereza because we have the capacity, we have potential of all 52 countries in Africa. why they choose Uganda? That is a good question to start from.
Why did they choose here?
They would have gone to Rwanda, they would have gone to Kenya.
Yeah.
So konkako kushanga umuntu nitwe nabo washikiriro kara batakuchitwara serious, then our opportunities slips in our hands.
I get it. Now we are coming to the end of the show. I want each and everyone to say at least one thing that you would really want someone who has been watching this show to remember about Yimuka. Daniel.
Okay.
One thing that you really want someone who has been watching to always say, I watched Yimuka and this is what I remember.
Well, I would say it starts with the word Yimuka. Yeah, it means rise. Yeah, that people get up, get better. This is what we're all about. Yeah, this is the core of Yimuka, helping that people can get better, have a better life.
Thank you. Klaus.
Yeah, and adding to that, those who are listening, it's inside you, and you can do a change and use the potential which you have, and show it to the world. And by doing that, you show your pride that you're worth it, and that's my message as Yimuka.
Thank you.
I always have a slogan saying starting is now.
Starting is now.
Starting is now.
Okay.
Because it will be used into niza kutandika. There is no better time.
I will start.
There is no better time than now.
Yes.
The only time you have is now.
Now.
It's when you are sure you are living, you are there, you are breathing.
You
are not. You can't be assured tomorrow.
Yes.
The better time. So start now. That is the thing that I always tell the youth. I tell them, they say, you know what? There are very many excuses and they will never end. The only way you can make a difference is start now. Whether it is tomorrow, whether it is big, you start.
Now.
Echamuheru, nteresu munanga WhatsApp me. Nchichu wakubasa kunyuchira. Then we start from there. Man mwichiriza kwa masumu ni basa kwesa
miyaju. Esimi yawe jihereze.
Ya WhatsApp ni 0774 55 4562. WhatsApp cutting across. Then Yoktera ni 0782 180 223. Nanga 0759 39 6668.
Mwebale mnonga, gentlemen, thank you for coming. Thank you for visiting SkyTV. Thank you for coming to Morning at Sky. Thank you for coming up with an initiative that is intended to help the youth develop themselves. I am also going to talk to him, then I will see how I can join.
Yeah.
So abone baba jenyi abona ataisa akashesha akakuruga omuyimuka batugambira shonga zitari zimwe na zimwe kandi shonge nkuru kwa kuri okubasa kutunguka kwa abantu mwakubasa kwetungura na mnonga eminyeto mwene ashati zaba munywano witu nkaburijo ishaha zahwayo ntwija kwenderera hana basima mnonga mwe bari mnonga batandika nito kuruga shahemwe mpaka shaha ina ezakasheshe nasigana Adela Orishaba mukama barinde mutaruga aha SkyTV.
SkyTV irakari abantu.
Orachimanyire ngo kutunguka kuihanga kuri mu contribution mpango narishikuri mu omuganda muhango oguri kubakozirwe abacara no manya bakaza abandi ebibariyo nibakora kubasa kutunguka no mechi bahindwire abo mutano bakahika aho bari ebyo byona noja kwano bireba on program age iraka riyo mukazi orabe naji kwisyaho ninye Adela Orishaba program age neza kwanebaho buri rwa mukaga shayibiri okugendera kimwe mpaka shaha ishatu iwe corakore otwegiteho obase kwega iwe cyo takakozire rebo mucyaro kikozire obase kumwegeraho niwo base kugira ekiwaye korera.
Utafiro wa filmu ya Filipino buri rwo kubanja urwa kabiri n'urwa kana shahi eshatu z'ekiro kandi garukwamu urwa kabiri urwa kashatu n'urwa katano shahina zo mukasheshe.
Silent Shadow bwe bakayita atenga SkyTV gwe mukutu kuobeera oli yonna yosinzira okubanga olaba.
Buli rwa kabiri shahi eshatu n'ekicweka